Hey, welcome to another episode of Clean Sweep. I'm Craig. Today we're talking about ultrasonic parts washers. Why you want one, what to look for, and how they work. Stick around. So, how do ultrasonic parts washers work? Well, there's two key components. The first, a generator, looks kind of like a desktop PC and sits behind the unit or on small units inside. These are connected to transducers, which are similar to industrial speakers, and these are bonded to the tank, usually on the bottom. These generators and transducers generate sound waves that push and pull on the water molecules in the tank, creating microscopic voids known as cavitation. These bubbles then collapse or implode at temperatures up to 5,000 degrees Celsius. This sounds like a lot, but keep in mind it's happening at a microscopic scale, so don't worry about it. But these temperatures, combined with the force of the implosion, act to scrub the contaminants off of your parts. The cool thing about ultrasonics is that the sound waves follow the liquid. So wherever the liquid goes, the sound waves and implosions follow too. So you can clean very, very detailed parts very easily. One thing you'll hear about when you spec ultrasonic parts washers is the frequency. The frequency describes how fast these waves happen. At the low end, about 25 kilohertz, you'll get ultrasonic parts washers that are very good for robust, strong cleaning. At the high end, around 68 kilohertz, you'll get parts washers that are very good for precision cleaning and are a little bit gentler. Some parts washers split the difference around 40 kilohertz, giving you sort of the best of both worlds. Another thing you'll hear about is sweeping frequency. Sweeping frequency moves the waves around the tank to give you even cleaning. Think about when you microwave food, and sometimes some turns out cold and some turns out hot. That's what can happen if you don't sweep the frequencies in your parts cleaning tank. Some of your part will get cleaned fast, some won't get cleaned at all. Sweeping frequency allows you much more even cleaning. Well, let's talk about chemistries. What kind of chemistries can you use in an ultrasonic tank? Typically, it's a good water-based detergent. While the ultrasonic itself provides the cleaning action, you still want a wetting agent or surfactant to help remove the contaminants from the surface of the part. These tanks are usually heated too, so a typical temperature anywhere from 100 degrees to 130 degrees is pretty common. Now keep in mind, these tanks will heat up as you're cleaning just from the energy of the ultrasonics themselves. One thing to keep in mind in chemistry is degassing. Degassing is the process of removing air from the liquid. If you don't do this, the cleaning will not be quite as effective as it could be. Many parts washers have an automatic degassing cycle. Otherwise, you can just run the ultrasonic for a few minutes and let that degas itself. So why do people love ultrasonic parts washers? Well, they provide very thorough, very fast, hands-off cleaning, especially of detailed parts. They also are really, really good at removing hard contaminants, such as burned-on carbon, and some of the trickier oils like honing oils. So they really do a good job of letting you do other work while the part cleans itself. So what's not to love? Well, they're expensive. You pay a premium for all this cleaning power. They also can be noisy. More modern tanks tend to be insulated and have lids, and that reduces the noise level, but you'll hear it. They also are not as good at cleaning soft contaminants and things like head gaskets. Finally, unlike other cleaning methods, you can overclean with an ultrasonic parts washer. If you leave your part in too long, you could risk erosion of the part from the action of the ultrasonic waves. This is more prevalent at the lower frequencies like the 25 kilohertz, but it can happen on all machines. So what are some typical applications for ultrasonics? Rebuilding is a great one. I work on old cars. I love it. When I rebuild an engine or transmission, it makes the job really, really simple. Second, general MRO. When you're cleaning a lot of different parts and you need them cleaned fast, an ultrasonic can do a great job. It's also great with some of the trickier oils like honing oils or anything that is lapped, polished, or buffed. Dyes are a great application because they usually have a lot of detail to them. The same with weapons. Weapons have a lot of internal passageways that are hard to clean by more traditional methods. And the ultrasonic power really gets into the weapon and cleans it well. And finally, orthopedic implants and other medical devices. Medical devices are a great application for ultrasonic cleaning because they bring a lot of power to the party. Well, hopefully that answered a lot of your questions on ultrasonic parts washers. As always, your Graymills distributors and representatives are happy to help you with your applications to make sure you get the right piece of equipment for the job you're trying to do. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.